It's the guardian of the farm. Next on the Lancer Life. So today we're going to review something new. The full name is Guardian of the Farm Apollo Sellecion de Warped. So this baby here is a collaboration from Warped Cigars and Casa Fernandez. And the reason why, without ever having smoked the cigar, I wanted it was because it's from that great Casa Fernandez. Consists of some of that Aganorsa leaf. For those of you who don't know, the Aganorsa is a conglomerate by Casa Fernandez of a number of farms in Nicaragua. They grow some of the finest tobacco in the world, and their tobacco is used in a number of cigars, most notably the Casa Fernandez Aganorsa leaf. So when I saw that this cigar by Warped, another good brand, consists of that Aganorsa leaf, I said, let me go ahead and give it a try. Picked this thing up at Pearson Jeffries in Seacane, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Philadelphia. Let's go ahead, this puppy started. Gotta find my cutter. Actually, this is not the cutter I wanted to use. I wanted to use my Cuban cutter because this is a torpedo. And with Cuban cutter, it fits through the hole. And you know the story. Still got a nice job there. So let's go ahead and get this puppy started. So if you notice, semi-closed foot. That's how it starts. Now I'm telling you, just a quick light. The smoke from this thing, beautiful smoke, little floral, little spicy on the the smell, the aroma. Taste, bang, just like a pie out right in the back of the forehead, right in the back of the head. So. Very good. Right off the cut. I'm looking around because I hear police cars, and I just didn't want to smack into one while I'm doing a video. That would be bad form. Let me get you over here without the steering wheel. This cigar consists of a Corojo 99 wrapper, and grown in Dominican Republic. Grown in Nicaragua with a Nicaragua binder and a Nicaraguan filler. This is a Nicaraguan Puro cigar. It's a conglomeration between Max Fernandez, who's the son of Eduardo Fernandez, who owns TABSCA factory in Nicaragua, and they also own the Aganorsa conglomerate. Kyle Gellis is the owner of Warp. These cigars are made in the Casa Fernandez factory, TABSCA factory. Descriptions of this say we're going to get almond and nutmeg with hints of cinnamon, so it's going to be a very flavorful cigar. Beautifully constructed. Take a look at it. Again, it's got that semi-closed foot. So you get a little bit of extra pop from that wrapper leaf right out of the jump. So that's going to be a nice little pop of flavor there. Burns evenly. I've had around 4 or 5 of these. Very flavorful cigar. I'm going to give you a quick look at that there. Well constructed, beautiful stick, beautiful cap. If you looked at the video and see that little cap work there. It's going to be very smoky, almost like that Pelo de Oro that you get from the Andalusian Bull and the I forget who makes the Pelo de Oro, the cigar called the Pelo de Oro. I can see the label, I can't think of the name right now, but who cares? A little bit of spice, a little bit of earthiness, not too dominating. I don't get the almond yet, but little wispy hints of that cookie spice. So that's the cinnamon and the nutmeg kicking in, almost like a spiced wafer, those cookies that we used to get as kids in the orange and black boxes at Halloween. Very smoky. Not too much of a burn on the retrohale. Very steady. So these guys got together, created this cigar. I really enjoy Casa Fernandez cigar. Typically full body cigars. Rich, complex smoke, and that's what this is giving me because it's got some of that leaf. Probably not the exact same component and the exact same age as the Casa Fernandez Aganorsa leaf, but it's pretty damn close. This cigar took the number 8 spot, Cigar Aficionado's 2017 list. So it's well credentialed, although I'll get into the Cigar Aficionado list one day because I'm not so sure that it's all it is shaped up to be since a particular cigar made the list. But, you know, at 25, you go and look and you deal with that yourself. But they gave it the name Guardian of the Farm after the dogs that Max and Kyle have. Interesting story. I found out sitting down and talking to a friend of mine. The leaf and the tobacco on the from the Aganorsa conglomeration, they own thousands of acres of farm in Nicaragua. They've actually sued people for going on their plantations and stealing tobacco. And making cigars or growing their own. So they had to hire these dogs to guard the farm, hence the name Guardian of the Farm. They actually have dogs, according to my friend, to protect their investment. Pretty cool story. We're starting to warm up. It's starting to give me some more of that heat and pepper and full bodiness, but very good cigar. Sorry, I got to get past this garbage here on the road. People trying to squeeze the big fella over the bad part of the road. As you can see, I'm shaking and bouncing around because haven't done a good job preparing all of this stuff from all the snow we got. Don't want to break an axle. So I've gone down a little bit further. The cigar is delivering what it's supposed to with the little bit of earth, little bit of leather. I don't get the almond, absolutely get the cooking spices. So look, a lot of the cigars I smoke are from the top 25 list, not because I think that the list is the end all be all, but it's because that's what people want to know about. They want to know, get a second opinion, so to speak, on something they've seen on Cigar Aficionado. I find it interesting that this year's number 25 cigar is the Underground by Drew Estate, especially since I know that Drew Estate tells you that that cigar does not consist of the A1 primings from the tobacco stalk. For instance, if they're making a Liga 9 and they buy a tobacco plant, they get the whole stalk, and let's say they want the Ligero, there's Ligero, Seco, Viso. They may get the Ligero of a plant from a farm for the Liga. The Underground is going to get the Seco and the Viso, and they may get a Viso, one of Viso for that Liga 9 from a different farm, from a different plant. They'll use the, you know, if they want the Visa for the 9, they'll use the Seco or the Ligero for the Underground. So they're telling you that the Underground does not get the A1 priming leaf. It's the other stuff. How did that cigar make it to number 25? Could be marketing, I'm thinking. Also, it's interesting to note that two of the patriarchs in the cigar industry passed away. Mr. Padron and Mr. Fuente. Those cigars, oddly enough, came in 1 and 2 on their list. Questionable, but anyway, since viewers want to review popular cigars, I've decided to, you know, I'll get a couple of the cigars that I haven't smoked before, and I'll do that because that's what people want to see and know about. This is a keeper. This is no joke. I don't care if they play marketing for getting their placement on top 25 lists. If that's what happens, I'm speculating. Don't sue me. But guarding the farm is well worth it. This is a very good offering, again, jointly by Casa Fernandez and Warped Cigars, and is worth your time, your money, and your investment. So, get yourself one of these. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. This is the big fella, and I'm signing out.